Hello everybody, this is your boy Kenneth reporting from the KTookes spot, giving y'all a brand new video, and it's on my favorite singer, Brandy's 7th studio album called B7. It got released today on July 31st, 2020, so that way you guys will know. And it's 15 tracks. I know a lot of the stars, that's Brandy's fans, what she call her fans, the stars. So shout out to all the stars who are watching this review and just anybody that's just a huge Brandy fan, period, even if you don't call yourself a star or whatever. But we all shine bright. But I know you guys want to get straight into this review because I know a lot of people probably listen to the album right now. And I'm going to let you guys know I heard it and I was watching her listening party on her YouTube channel when she played the tracks. And I'm going to let you guys know, Brandy, if you're watching this, like literally, if you're watching this, you did an amazing job with this album. And shout out to the late LaShawn Daniels, or you know as LaShawn Big Shiz Daniels. And you know he's one of the songwriters. You know he did a whole lot. He's been with Brandy her career, a lot of her career. So you know he's not alive, but we wanted to still give him a major shout out to his wife April Daniels. But also we got to give a shout out to DJ Camper, Brandy herself, of course, Corey Rooney, and everybody else part of this project. Everybody did a great job. And I can't forget about Hit Boy. But here we go. Track number 1 is called Saving All My Love. And that song, you know, it's like an ode to, she wanted to make it like an ode, like a tribute to her idol, the late Whitney Houston. But it's not the same track as Saving All My Love for You that everybody's thinking of you. But it's Saving All My Love. But she did a great job vocally. The production's on point. And Brandy, you really delivered on that one. Now, track number 2 is called Unconditional Oceans. And that's just basically talking about you wanting unconditional love. You know, sometimes maybe, you know, you've gone through maybe a bad breakup or so. You just feel like those different oceans of life and love are in your life. And maybe you still want to find that love, but at the same time, you want to find that inner peace of love, if that makes any sense to you guys. Now, Rather Be is track number 3. Flawless vocals. I know you guys probably heard it. You know, the track listing came out for the album and everything. And you know, Brandy wrote on a majority of the songs, so that way you guys know. And this song, Rather Be, is co-written by one of my friends who's a musician. Shout out to Victoria Monet. I love you. So hopefully you guys feel that love and show her mad love too. Now, All My Life Part 1, that's the interlude. So when you hear it, it was channeling Brandy's album, first album, her self-titled debut on Brandy. When I thought about it, I Dedicate, but it's very sonic. It gives you like that cosmic feel when you hear that interlude of that one right there, or that part. You know what I'm trying to say. Now, Lucid Dreams, that's just basically, it gave me like the colors of different emotions vocally when she was singing. Because you know, sometimes in a dream, sometimes we have different emotions and different reactions of how we handle things. But I feel like that song right there, amazing. Now, Borderline, that's the new single that's out right now. If you guys, after you finish watching this review, make sure you go on Brandy's YouTube channel and you see the music video, because the music video came out at midnight, just like when the album came out. And that video for the song Borderline, I feel like it's one of her best. It gave you, like, you guys see her a lot of acting, but hear the singing, just the performance, and just different dimensions of how Brandy's really evolved as a person. And I feel like when you hear Borderline, it's one, to me, I love the storytelling of it all. It's basically saying, you know, you go through different emotions of life. You know, you feel like you're on the borderline, maybe like mental health. And I feel like if anybody's going through mental health, please get you some help. And, you know, we don't take that for granted because, you know, there's a lot of that going on, especially with COVID going on and just the whole quarantine. So I'm just your boy Kenneth of the KTookes spot, and KTookes wants to make sure if anybody's having mental health issues, please get you some help. And hopefully the song Borderline will help you heal. Now, the next track is called No Tomorrow. One of the supersonic tracks. I love that song. When I mean I love that song, I love that song to death. When I heard that, I was like, wow. Like, it was giving me like different dimensions of Brandy's voice. But I feel like it was very classic Brandy, but I feel like it's giving you 2020 plus more. Now, Say Something. It's just something about Say Something. It just gives just like that, And I'm just feeling the flow of it all. And I feel like Brandy, you really delivered on that one. Now, All My Life Part 2. It's like another like outro or intro, you know, like, you guys know what I'm talking about when you hear that that track right there, or just hear the little intro or whatever, right? You guys want to put it as an interlude. I'll say interlude so that way I won't sound crazy. Now, I Am More, one of my favorite tracks right there. When you guys hear it, I'm gonna let you guys know straight up, when you hear I Am More, That song right there has like an R&B, like rock feel to it. And what I mean, Brandy, you delivered on that track. That song just gave me life hearing that song. And I can imagine how if you did a video for that song, that's one of the best tracks, if you want me to be honest with you. So Brandy, and I can see you doing it like maybe it's a live type of thing, but you did a great job on I Am More, one of my favorite tracks, Brandy. Now, High Heels is the song featuring her daughter. Was a duet with her daughter, Sy'rai. If you guys didn't know, Sy'rai turned 18, so you hear the first verse of Sy'rai, but at the same time you hear Brandy singing the song too, and you hear Sy'rai in the background too, and the two of them, mother daughter. And you know, some people they think it's like a cheat. They may think it's cheesy, but when you hear it, it's actually one of the best sonically, tracks on B7. I was like, wow. And shout out to you, Sy'rai. You know I love you, and I love how you're doing your thing with your song at your best. But you and your mother, vocally together, amazing. Now, Baby Mama, you guys know the song featuring Chance the Rapper, has jazz horns, hip hop R&B feel. And Hit Boy produced that song right there, so that way if you guys didn't know, and Brandy also co-produced it too, so that way you guys will know, and wrote the song, and one of the writers of the song. So that way you guys know, and it's just one of the songs. If you guys haven't seen the Baby Mom video, definitely check it out. If you haven't, that's the first single. And like I said, Borderline's the second single. Now, All My Life Part 3 is like one of those other interludes that just concludes the All My Life part. But Love Again is the next track, which you guys know got a Grammy nomination, which featured Daniel Caesar, because it was on his album too, and it's on Brandy's album. So that way you guys will know the very soulful duet, just the different dimensions and colors. And I like how Brandy really took her chance on it, and she sounded amazing. So when it got nominated earlier this year for a Grammy, I wasn't surprised. It should have won. That song should have won, but that's a different story. But just that song right there, Brandy, you really delivered vocally on that right there. Now the last track, called Bipolar, is one of the deepest songs, beautiful songs. But I know that song right there, it was hard for Brandy to sing, and the version we get on the album is, which was you got and delivered. But Brandy, you really delivered on that, because I feel like you did an amazing job. And Brandy, if you watching this, you just for that's the last of the album, because it's 15 tracks of this album. Brandy, and I'm gonna say this to you, Brandy, one of your best albums, and it's actually one of my favorite albums right now of 2020. I will put it out there. So I feel like, Brandy, you did your thing with B7. I ordered the album, physical copy, and I ordered merchandise, so I get the B7 tote bag and get the B7 black shirt. So hopefully you guys see me wearing that in a future video. But wish it was out now. But Brandy, I had to make sure I give you the honest truth and everything. But overall, B7, make sure you go get it. It's out in stores, digitally, order on Brandy's website. Make sure you guys show Brandy mad love, because I feel like she's been gone for 8 years, and I feel like she deserves all her flowers, her loves right now. So make sure you guys go out and support the album. And also, let me make sure you guys know, anybody that was a big Moesha fan, Moesha will be back on, well, not be back, but will be debuting on Netflix on August 1st on Saturday. So that way you guys know if you didn't know already. And if you want to keep up with Brandy, she's on Twitter at Forever Brandy, which is the number 4, Ever Brandy. Her Instagram is at Brandy, which means the at button. But then you put Brandy, her name. So that's her Instagram. Her website you can check out at www.4everbrandy.com. Subscribe to her YouTube channel, so that way you guys can see the Borderline video, see the Baby Mom video, and see if you didn't see the listening party, you could check that out. Hopefully make you want to buy the B7 album. Like I said, go get it, go get it, go get it. Now if you want to keep up with your boy right here, I'm on Twitter and Instagram at KTookes. The show that you're watching on YouTube, the KTookes Spot, it does have a Twitter page at KTookes Spot. Please make sure you thumbs this video by liking it. Be sure you share this video, and make sure you comment. If you've heard the full album from Brandy called B7, let me know what you guys really think about the album. Are you feeling the album? What are your favorite tracks? And what made you want to listen to B7? If you a Brandy fan or whatever, from here and from beginning to end, let me know what you guys really think about it. And also make sure you please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. So simple, you can push the subscribe button. Please push the bell icon also, so that way you get VIP access to every time I drop my videos. And you can always watch my previous videos when I first started YouTube till now. Just in case maybe your first time watching me, you want to get a feel with your boy Kenneth and the KTookes Spot all about. Y'all was open to do that. Know that I love you guys, and that's all I have to say. So shout out to you, Brandy, and salute you all. So bye bye.